Hello. I was having some technical difficulties earlier. It was really weird. And I'm back. Gonna have my breakfast with you. I thought we could do that together on the internet. I added a link in the description area. You could go on my community posts page and see more about that there and all elsewhere on the internet. Just Google, you can see it all yourselves. And here too are there more videos. See and hear videos and see photos, including lots those other people said to us was recorded and witnessed others. All about all to and all about us. Walls, air, here, etc. It's disgusting. And that's not me being a racist, bigot, prejudices, prejudice, discriminations, discriminatory. It's just the facts. And how the judiciary system until now has failed us. And all other times, all those other people, all who, what, where, when, why, and how communicated and tried communicated all about, all to, and all about us, such as phones, calls, and parking and security, lobbies, lobbies and parking directories, and phones, calls, etc. All of it, all that on went harassment, bullying, and the more hate that came from all that. And off and on and off, such as Facebook and Messenger and TikTok and YouTube, etc. It's not like I did it, we did it. I only looked at my people because they were making new noises, disturbances, and noises, annoyances. And it wasn't us more. And I vlogged as because I want to do more with my life than just always being the victim of other people. I mean, I know not all other people were stalkers and were stalkers stalking. I know. Although there should can could may must indeed be justice for Avril Bellis, me, the real Avril Bellis, in and out of all courts, everywhere, always, all before, all during, all later, and all since. All that and all those all happened. and did not. Sections 2A and B, privacy and safety, all about, all to, and all about us. There, here, and all elsewhere, everywhere. And I'm talking about justice. I'm not only talking about reactions, I'm talking about judiciary, jailing, prisons, imprisonments, put in prisons, with and or without paroles and or probations, knew each of those other people that happened, and where and when, and what. Without, with and or without them getting sued more, those other people. With and or without lawsuits, with and or without suing those other people. I'll let, justice for me, Avril Bellis, justice for all animals, justice for all pets, all fur babies. All those other people should, can, could, may, must, and need judiciary punished, jail, prison, with and or without paroles and or probations, new, without and or with suing those other people, new. Justice. Victims' rights. Not stalkers. Not stalker stalking. They don't have rights to dead. There's not laws that should condone all that. There's not rules and regulation that should allow that. And did not do rules and regulations and laws and human rights all about, all to, and all about my parents and my parents' parents and my parents' parents' parents and my parents' 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 parents. All those, and all animals, and all pets, all fur babies, and myself. All names and all named Bellis. Everywhere. Absolutely. And all who, what, where, when, why, and how. All PSCC 850, all PSCC 807. Didn't do that. Rules and regulations too. Sections 2A and 2B. Privacy and safety, and allowed us to, gave us the enjoyment of here and all elsewhere in the building, common areas, and all elsewhere in the complex, common areas, including swimming pools and recreation center, parking, pedestrians, vehicles, drive the avenue, sidewalks, pedestrian, all witnessed, including all security cameras, all on, and all should, can, could, may, must, and need, show and tell, and showed and told, all that, all those, all happened as. Cold water's boiled hot. Today I got a little bit of, I don't know if you can see, some light. Ran some white. want to put some garbage out the garbage rooms, one and or more of them. Garbage chute and or garbage rooms. Although, as I mentioned earlier, I fear myself and my family privacy and safety. What's left and who? My family alive, etc. Today, as I'm going to be wearing white with and or without silvers, with and or without wearing more gray. Gonna have that very near me. Very. Got my coffee. I got my condiment coffee. Cold water boiled hot. 1 spoonful of my instant coffee. 1 teaspoonful of, and 1 teaspoonful of my honey. Heaping teaspoonful of my honey. And stirred clockwise. All that hot water, coffee, and honey I served. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look delicious? Awesome. Wake up and be awesome too. Wake up and be awesome. Coffee time. Oh, hello. You know me, sassy queen. 5565. But let's have this coffee and not talk about the stalkers anymore. You know, let's have a really, really fabulous coffee together. Breakfast. WYD, I don't know what that means. What is WYD? Hello, you know me, Sassy Queen 5565. Hello, Amita Singh. Welcome to my live chat on the internet. So yeah, I'm wearing some. I was already wearing with some white, maybe. I want to wear a scrunchie on this, but it's too painful and awkward. The more I can't even wear a watch. I could wear one of these. Getting it off, what's the difficulties. So I don't know what to do right now, other than I suppose I could wear one of these while drinking my coffee, although it's not necessary. Breakfast. Not eating disorder breakfast, just a breakfast. Many other people don't anymore. I do. I'm going to have my cold water boiled hot, 1 teaspoonful of coffee, instant, and 1 heaping teaspoonful of honey, stirred clockwise, and I served. I sips. My breakfast today. Hello, Angel. Keep safe. Thank you. Let's have the first sip of my coffee together, shall we? I know it's Meatless Monday, but considering my voice, my throat, my esophagus, it's medicinical. And sometimes I have one and during Meatless Monday. Welcome, everyone. Meatless Monday. Welcome to my Meatless Monday and on the internet. Welcome to my Meatless Monday on the internet. Foods and foods, condiments. Oh, that is delicious. That's good. I did good. Fabulous. Wake up and be awesome. Have a coffee today. Can you? I like. Oh, today's that long weekend, holiday Monday, statutory. Allegedly civic. Happy Monday. To y'all too. Happy Monday. Happy holiday Monday. It's my first one since my cat died dead. Middle names and all who, what, where, when, why, and how. Dead. And I was thinking last night, I had my scrunchie on. I took my scrunchie off my wrist. I was just, put it beside me on my bed. So, since my cat died dead, I suppose close to having anybody else there. One of those plushies I had requested a sample of would have been really perfect there. I could have used it as a kind of thing. I never wanted anyone here other than my mom and my cat and my cactus. Very always. I never wanted any other human. I was single and I wanted to remain single the remainder of my life. I chose, well, I never have had any relationships other than that worthy, really. And I'll stalking off and on and off the internet pretty much ended all my relationships. The only relationships I have ongoing are a few, and mostly all women. I'm not into that kind of relationships. I'm heterosexual. And as you know, it's been really good having acquaintances and friends and one and more other family. My family, as it is, was all before, all during, all later, all since May 31, 2024. Not other relatives, just, and I didn't want any stalking. I just wanted to be with my family and do my thing, help my family, enjoy my family, my cat, my cactus, you know, going with being retired, semi retired, doing more hobbies, be more athletic, active. I don't do that anymore. I haven't been very active in a long time. Myself, I don't do any of those nature hikes. I don't do very much walk fit on my own anymore. I don't go outside and walk as often as I used to. I don't walk 6 kilometers in a day and or more. I don't do anything. I don't even want to know what walking more than 2K right now is by myself. I do some indoor walk fit. Lots of it is physiotherapy exercises. And I do like to walk from one end to the other. I do like to walk around. Some other people might thought it was hyperactive and or hypochondria, although I call it walk fit. Just doing my steps, I try and do more than 74 steps in the morning, and then I just walk around less oftener, just going from one place to the other as needed, with and or without doing more physiotherapy exercises. And I do strongly believe all other places that did not and do not wanted my parents and my parents' parents and my parents' parents' parents and my parents' 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 parents, animals and all pets, my parents and myself. Avril, all names and all named Ellis, that they should, can, could, may, must, and need go away, and such as schools, hospitals, companies, business, corporations, conglomerates, they should, can, could, may, must, and need close. All before, all during, later, all since August 4, 2025, and never reopen for business more. And have all that, their negative publicity continues as examples. Mississauga Senior Citizen Center, Cawthon Road, Square One Shopping Center, Square One Older Adult Center, Central Parkway Mall, and Alleged Property Managements and Active Adult Center, Mississauga. I think I said that right. Did I say that right? I did. I believe I said that right. Central Parkway Mall and Active Adult Center, Mississauga. Without anyone losing their pensions and benefits, ESA, etc., from the Standards Act, etc. All those and myself, all names, all named Bellis ownerships. With my mother, Bellis, showed and told and show and tell happened. All historical, all geographical, all financial, and all new. My mom should, can, could, may, must, and need. We should, should, can, could, may, must, and need, showed and told and show and tell. Especially the geographical, all geographical, all geographical, geography, all history. All history, all geographies, all histories and all geographies, all names, all and all named fellows. All should, can, could, may, must, and need, show and tell, and showed and told. Correctly and accurately, not misinformation. As you can witness to and are witnessing, I have my hairs in a ponytail. I am fashioning a ponytail right now. I honestly can't understand completely why so many other people chose stalking and hating themselves, stalkers, stalking, and hating. They're haters. All about all two and all about all those and all that and myself. All names and all Bellis. I don't understand. Although I do understand stalkers, stalking, hating, stalking mentalities. I suppose they just do it because that's what and who they are. They don't know. They did not know how to did and do anything else. They just selected one and more others and did it. All that stalking, stalker stuff, and didn't that sections 2A and 2B didn't give us privacy and safety and didn't allow us to enjoy my home here and all elsewhere. I like this little nook, don't you? I think it's cute. I think I might keep it here instead of going to my kitchen table. Or maybe if I'm going to do more of those foodieism, connoisseuring things, maybe I'll return to my kitchen table and do some mukbangs from there. Or mukbangs. Instead of here. I mean, nobody should, can, could, may, must, and need to add on and out from and by my doors and windows, photographed, videotaped, filmed, recorded. Nobody should, can, could, may, must, need photographed, filmed, recorded, and videotaped to add on and out from and by in here, from outside, etc. And not directly standing or stood outside my front door and my front door handle. And anyone and everyone that did that, as I mentioned earlier today, they should, can, could, may, must, and need shunned. SHUNNED. Everywhere. Always. Reactions. And judiciary punished. I hope so. Not another bunch of police just yelling at them and or paramedics yelling at them. Honestly, piece of paper and or whatever warrants for their arrest and search warrants all throughout their stuff in ISPs and Wi-Fi's and all phone records, etc. And all text messages, all that. And when somebody, more than one, when somebody showed and told them and police, etc., I don't want to know you. Hi, honey. How is your day going? Hi, how are you? I'm getting more subscribers, I see. Saw on earlier Real Avril Bellis at Real Foodie Beauty Bellis. And yeah, and elsewhere, the other living, well, the Real Avril Bellis and coffee. More subscribers, maybe the more monetization can happen. Maybe more fun we can have together on the internet. I can do better and greater videos and live streams. There's nothing dangling from cup. It's all good, clean coffee. Mm. Where are you from, Earth? That looks like shit. Remove clothes. Let me see the B cup. Let's see the dangling B cup. Remove clothes. Hi, remove clothes. Don't be sad. Smile. Life is beautiful. I like your cup. Thank you. Yeah, life can be beautiful, isn't it? It's just adjustments. Like I said, if you want to sit and watch and do a live chat, a pet parent grieving, that's what most of my live chats are. Every day is a first, all since. It's just, you know, all since. Do you have a child, beautiful ma'am? I don't want you to die. God bless you. Oh, thank you. My fur baby died earlier this year. And no, I don't have any children alive. I have my cactus. And I have my and pets fur babies Bellis Fairies garden outside this year. And all historical and all geographical and all historical, all geographical, and all financial fairies gardens happened elsewhere. And Charles is growing lots, lots of new foliage. And I'll say this again, that's something too. Do you have a cactus? Same and or different than my cactus? Please keep your cactus away from your fur babies, cat, and all other ones, because my cat actually ate some of my cactus. And I believe I had my cat's stomach pumped and his mouth cleaned professionally veterinarian and or veterinarians. And not necessarily toxic, although could be poisonous. And cactuses have those needles, you know. And once those needles go in, and in addition to everything else that happened, My cat was already ill, gravely, and that just, I believe, didn't make him feel any better, obviously, and contributed to some of his gravely ill uh, death, in addition to everything else. Actually, do I have another fur baby? Such as cat, dog, ferret, chinchilla, chihuahua, uh, poodle, Doberman pinscher. Just a little one. Birds, bird, cactus has to be kept away separately, completely. I might even have to invest in a screen to keep my cactus covered so that fur babies cannot get to it whatsoever. I mean, birds, their feet, their paws, very strong, although yet don't want to get them on the cactus. And were I to have another fur baby that is pet, when Charles dies, I'm not having any more. I'm gonna definitely not bring any more of those indoor plants, whether I like them and or not, home. Maybe a bouquet of flowers occasionally, um, although Charles is my last one. Can I be your daughter? I'm sorry. I don't know about it. Do you have a cat? Wow, I love your nails. Okay, let's talk about other topics. Don't spoil your beauty. And anyway, be happy, smile. It's the easiest way to be happy. Eventually, talking about that, be happy. I'd be much happy. I need new, all those other people that I mentioned, stalker, stalking, and all names, know who, what, where, when, why, and how. They should, can, could, may, must, and need go away and keep away, with and or without us going to police more, with and or without us going to securities guards more, with and or without us collecting more evidence and showing and telling, one and more lawyers more, etc. Judiciary. Doesn't matter who they were and how they are, and are they delusional, obviously. With and or without them being obsessed, obviously, and or compulsive. They're obviously obsessive and obsessed, and should, can, could, may, must, and not stalking. Myself and one and more others, all names and all named Bellis. My parents, other people, names, others' names, address, phone numbers, and all other contact information, and all who were to at, on, and out from, and by my doors and windows too. Later on, maybe I'll go on my other social media and watch some videos, reaction channels. Not necessarily fat shaming, although that's sometimes a good part of it. Especially do they ever go through those phone, those contacts, addresses, phone numbers, and other contact information and names and social media. Absolutely hilarious when they get picked up on by reaction channels. I just know it. I know not all is going to be good and awesome about me, although all that fat shaming I'm looking forward to, etc. reactions. Oh, I don't know which reaction channel, although I'm sure, I mean, I don't have to Google them individually, although it might just show up in the mainstream social media someday, and I'll just see it and I'll click onto it and I'll sit back, my tea and or coffee, and just totally relax and have a smile on my face as wide can be. Because most of them are all fat and ugly and have had not any intentions and or capabilities of changing that. Their appearances, their healths. Such as all other people, all names, all last names, all surnames, Thompson and Maud and Richie and McDonald and Brennis, Brencis, and Harty, Aarty, and Williams and Bellis and Allen and Halliday and Butchko, Buchko, and Hamilton and Edwards and Peyton and Reed and Nixdorf and Sabo and Madden and Taylor and Beckett and Gupta, Gupta, had not any intentions to get better, healthier, do something with their appearances to be more attractive and stop hiding behind masks, cosmetics. All historical, all male, all phones calls, and all other times, all to add on and up from all names and all in all named Bellis, doors and windows. All historical, all geographical, all financial, all happened. All should, can, could, may, must, and need show and tell, and show and tell. I'll gladly show and tell. I can get some photos and show and tell. I mean, it's all there, Facebook and Instagram. Uh, Mississauga Senior Citizen Center on Cawthon Road, and Square One Old Adult Center, Square One Shopping Center, and Central Parkway Mall and Active Adult Center, Mississauga. Published, and social media, and virtuals. I mean, at least I give a care about myself. I don't wear lots of cosmetics. I have nothing to hide. Often I wear nowadays just something on my lips and nails. Very rarely do I get a pedicure professional and have any nail polish on there. I very rarely do because I have nothing to hide. Hair colors too. I don't dye my hairs often. I don't. I have nothing to hide. I don't need to wear masks that are cosmetics to hide, to hid, because I'm not that way inclined. I don't do the same as them. I am not a stalker. I do not stalking. And I'm not fat and ugly and grotesque. All witnessed. And all should, can, could, may, must, and need. Show and tell and showed and told. All happened. Happens as all public. including all internet, all public, such as this live stream, public. I'm not that way inclined. I'm wearing something on my lips, and I have uh, historical, my all historical, my all geographical, and all financial manicure. Oh no, I think I'm getting a hang now. And, you know, I'm not doing my social media as a healthcare professional. It's just my opinions and my show and tell. And it's, outside of all that evidence, entertainment purposes only. And foods and beverages and condiments and pharma and supplements before you do the same or same as me. Please go to your healthcare professionals, your healthcare professionals, your healthcare teams, and show and tell, and or ask them, can you too, and especially uh, especially supplements, biotin, uh, coffees and honeys, foods and beverages. Just especially if you have like high iron, ferritin levels. You're concerned about your sugar consumptions, salt consumptions, etc. Whether you're diabetic or not. Um, I'm not diabetic. I still sneak in some sugar occasionally, like a double double. Maybe I'll have a cookie sometimes, but not very. I could go months on end not having any, and my sugar levels are the same. They are the same. They were the same. They were always the same. I never spiked. I never did. Now, were I diabetic, the numbers would have changed, and they did not. All is good. Awesome. The only sugar I have most many days are natural, such as this medicinal coffee, my breakfast. Or do I have pancakes, pancake syrup, and or maple syrup? Oh yeah. Oh, I actually am craving pancakes. I was looking somewhere. We were in a store recently, and I was looking, and I was like, all I could see was waffles, frozen waffles. I'm like, frozen waffles? I don't want frozen waffles. Oh, maybe I hang now. I don't want frozen waffles, although they looked good. I don't eat frozen waffles. I don't eat waffles. I don't wear waffles. Uh, Although I was looking for some frozen pancakes, not just the plain original pancakes and or the buttermilk pancakes. I was looking for some blueberry pancakes. Couldn't find any. Maybe I was just craving it about this weekend. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some. It'd be nice to have some frozen pancakes. I'll just go through them and have not only one per serving, just have two. That would be my lunch someday, and lots of syrup. And just, oh, yeah. And then maybe walk 74 steps later since, and or more. And then put up my feet, relax, rest, have a hot tea. Just, I like. I do. I wish I could have some pancakes. I can't make my own yet. I rarely can do much of anything. Today's a lazy uh, meatless Monday. Oh, I'd love to cook today. So many things to cook vegetarian that are meatless. Oh, yes. Although I'm going to cook only one. Rice, broccoli, and some of those corns. Some soy sauce. Soy sauce, meatless? Soy sauce is meatless. I'll do research in a little while. Confirm that's meatless. Is it not meatless? I'll have some salt and pepper. Pink salt and ground black pepper. And 2 garlic stuffed olives. There you go. That's what my day is today. Tomorrow, I might eat a piece of watermelon or something. I'm going to eat more than that. I'm going to make a video, obviously, and upload it later. And I hope to get lots of likes. New poll about all that. Are you doing meatless Monday? Yes or no? Oh. I would have loved to have. Tomorrow, I'm not sure. I don't know, are there meatless ramen noodles? Or ramen noodles? Ramen noodles? Are there meatless? Vegan? Advertised and show and tell vegan? Meatless? Meatless Mondays. I know tomorrow I'm having a vegetarian um, pasta and pizza day. Pasta and pizza. Meatless Monday. I'd love to have some ramen or ramen noodles. Although when I make it nowadays, it's more like just a soup. I like the broth. Vegetable broth it's really good. Mac and cheese, spaghetti and sauce, cheese pizza, individual sized. Although I'll take that out in the morning because it has to thaw a little bit before going in my oven to cook. I cook. I'm going to be having some pizza. Although you'll have to watch and stay tuned what kind of noodles, pasta I eat. And my breakfast. And I like doing meatless Mondays. It's something my cat and I were doing. Not as grand. although I was attempting to do many times. My meatless Monday, pastas and pizza Tuesdays, uh, potatoes Sundays, Saturdays, potatoes Saturdays, Sunday soups. I made some frittatas. I tried to buy a frittata, quiche-like thing. Next time I ever get the quiche again, next time I want to put on the top, I want to make it more like a frittata and lightly or slightly bake a potato, not necessarily russet, and or boil stovetop and slice the potato just at the last 10 or 15 minutes. Take out the quiche, put all on the top of the quiche. Put it in. Future, that's enough to last. That's 4 meals with potatoes. Without potatoes, I could eat half in one place setting, but with potatoes, yeah, that'd be good. That'd make for a good Sunday. Although I might have to take it out the freezer at the refrigerator and thaw it and then cook it for that time period, because that would make for a good Saturday. Saturday, Saturday night. Remember the Bay City Rollers? One of their songs, one of my favorite songs, Saturday Night. Saturday. Thank you for making me feel better. I don't know why, but I just feel like having a quiche on a Saturday. As oh, I wish I had another cell phone that was functioning so that I could, when I turn this off and I stop this live stream, I'm gonna Google and sit and play that. Saturday night. Oh wow, all your nice comments, all your support. Can I see your house? Okay, ma'am. Sorry, but I need to go. Don't be sad again. Oh, thank you. Grieving is a sadness, but it's normality. I get over it eventually. It's just time. Some other people take a week, weeks, months, years. It never goes away, It's always, it's an always, although it gets less sad over time. I've gone through it before, although this time it's taken a toll on me. Grieving. That's okay. That's part of life. Living, alive, death, dying, dead. I'm just waiting to see if I get one yes, or any of you, my audience, viewers, fans, subscribers. Are you doing Meatless Monday? A yes? And or no? I don't mind. And or do you continue wanting to remain anonymous all the more on the internet? That's fine too. I'll be back later today with a vlog video. My meatless Monday. I hope 1 cup of rice is going to be enough. 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. Or maybe I'll just measure my other one of these and just use that much rice and 2 of these water. And somehow or other cook my broccoli and those corn spears I mentioned earlier. In addition to that song I mentioned that I like, Lucky by Britney Spears. That song too. It rings a bell. Reminds me of me. All Elsewhere and Mississauga Senior Citizens Center on Cawthra and Square One Shopping Center, Square One Older Adult Center and Central Parkway Mall and Active Adult Center of Mississauga. Forever, always, everywhere. And all names and all who, what, where, when, why, and how. All happened as. What do I do when it all goes away? All those where and when. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Be kind to all, everyone, everywhere. I was kind, kindness, kind. I did kind.